Oh, yeah.
Hey, bud.
Hey, what's up?
How's
We're
it going?
back.
Back
With
again.
Cousin Son's Underground Comedy Update.
Another update.
Yep. This week, we went to the store, and we tried to get up. We didn't try to get up.
I tried to get up.
Travis tried to get up. We are still too
and I, again,
weak to do this.
did not get up.
Did not get up. He did not. There's lots of people there. And
Like pretty much all the homies.
yeah, which sucks
I
that
know.
there were so many people that week, so it made more sense. On the week prior, there was really not many people. and
Yeah,
you didn't get
35
up.
people and 16 get up. I just still didn't get up.
Yeah,
That's
it's
horrible.
not okay.
I
No.
know. Yeah, I
then-
love the one time Katie and I went and she got up. There was like 120 fucking people.
I think
And
it
you-
was like
Jeez.
the first. No, it was like the third time. Yeah, it was like a third time I tried to sign up for potluck, and I went into panic mode. And I may never get called up to potluck again because I just ran up to one of the dudes who was running the lines, and I was like, I don't know where comics go. And he
She's
just
like, perfect, you're on the list.
Yeah, he looked so exhausted
Yeah.
with me. So yeah, probably never
I don't
again.
know.
But that's cool. I'll go hang
But
out.
everything happens for a reason, as I like to clichely say.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to
Cliché-ly.
Flappers.
Cliché-ly.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks to Katie, we got to go and watch Bill Burr do pretty much a 20-minute
Yes.
hour.
Yeah, no shit.
Yep.
That's what it sounded like.
Did an hour in 45 minutes?
Yeah.
He did an hour and 20. He
Yeah.
was supposed to do 50, and
Yeah.
he did an hour and 20.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
okay. I thought I was supposed to do 20.
No,
no.
no,
And did
no,
an
no,
hour.
no.
Okay.
No, he went-
And the first night he did only the hour because we had another show after, and he was like really good about that. But because there was
There
no
was no
second
time?
show, he was like, I'm a fucking party.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
yeah,
a
he
good
went hard.
time.
Yeah.
He
Which
did
was
go hard,
awesome.
yes.
They shuffled us back in the back area where the comics sit, and then all of a sudden they're like, okay, get out of the way. And we're like, why? Next thing you know, Burr comes right past
Yeah.
and brushes past Travis.
She bumps my arm and I'm like, oh God.
I was like,
And
that
I
was
just
him.
ran
That was
to our
him.
chairs.
Yeah, you've been touched by a god.
I've been touched by Bird.
And that was a different level of comedy, too. I mean, I've seen him a
Yeah.
few times, but I haven't seen him live do that much time.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
and
that,
I've
you
seen
know-
him in a theater.
Yeah, okay.
Like
Oh, yeah, you said you were pretty
in
far back.
Cincinnati, yeah, for like maybe 2-3 specials ago.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The one after Black and White specials, so 2
Okay,
specials
okay.
ago. And yeah, and we were super far away. Like he didn't do any crowd work or anything
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. And like they see there's like a dude in the front trying to fucking record him with his phone and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah, we had to be on people about
That's
it.
kind of crazy. That,
Well, it's
I forgot
crazy
about
because that same thing happened when I went to the Comedy Store to see him like
Yeah.
a month ago. Someone in the front row was doing. I'm like,
You fucking crazy.
I was like, you're crazy. And yeah, they took his phone right then and there, which makes sense for some of these clubs making you lock it up, or even Chappelle bringing his own lockup system.
That's smart. Yeah, if you
Yeah.
got the fucking cash,
Yeah.
why not?
Bring
Yeah.
him
Wait,
up,
what
bring-
does Chappelle do? Wait,
he
what's
actually
do?
has a security team that when he
there's
has
a
a
company.
show, you have to. They sit outside and they take your phones and put it in bags.
Whoa.
So you know Chappelle's at the store usually when there's that first
Yeah.
level
Yeah.
of security of people taking your phones.
That's dope. I mean, I would hate
Yeah.
that because I'm wildly addicted, but
Yeah.
that's
I know.
dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do that at a few clubs. I think Denver, they do it at the
that Comedy Works.
Comedy Works. Yeah, they do it there, which is cool. I mean, a lot of comics say they love that because then no one's.
I've
definitely
heard
gonna make
Denver's a
fun.
great club too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That like Simone and everyone we talked to, it's like everyone's favorite.
yeah, it is. Then
I've
what-
actually never, being from Colorado, have you ever been?
I've been, yeah,
I've never been.
yeah. I've gone twice now, and there's 2 actually locations in Denver. I've only been to the downtown one.
Ooh, they
That's it.
franchised.
That's
Go
the
them.
original one, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fancy.
And then what else happened this week or last week?
I guess last weekish. Breaking news. This bitch got broken. Let's. No, so I was telling you guys earlier about this guy was on Kill Tony.
Yeah,
that
you gave me
killed
the one.
his fucking girlfriend.
Yeah. You gave me the one line cliffhanger, and I was like, "What?"
Okay,
and then
so what do you
Travis
mean
was like,
by-
"Leave it for the podcast."
What do you mean by he killed his girl? Like when?
Like last week.
Like a week ago.
Saturday. So Saturday.
Okay, so when was he on Kill Tony? Was it regular?
He was on Kill Tony
like a month ago.
month ago, maybe not even that.
Yeah.
What does
know-
he look like? Or what was his name?
What was his name? Purse House was his last name.
Yeah. It was a long. It was a weird.
Well, Purse House was his last name. What the fuck was his first name? Gareth?
Oh.
Gareth,
Gareth
Purse House?
Pursehouse?
That sounds
so.
like
I
a
think
man
so.
that would murder his
I think so,
girlfriend.
yeah.
My God.
It was funny because when he got up there, he's like,
Whose ex was she?
he just put his name in as Gareth, so they introduced him as Gareth. I think it was that Gareth or Garrett, and he's like, and they're like, why didn't you put down your last name? He's like, oh, it's too long. They're like, well, what's your last name? Purse House. He's like, oh yeah, that's really fucking confusing. 2 fucking words we all use all the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep,
it
that's
this
him.
guy right
That's
here?
yep, that guy right there.
Oh, you can't see that on screen.
Well, so anyways, another thing is this: she was a celebrity sex therapist.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
And-
wow.
Yeah, and
Holy
she
shit.
also
She used to date.
date or married to Drew Carey. I can't remember. I think date. Yeah.
What?
So it's Drew Carey's ex. Yeah, and
Amy
this,
Harwick is the woman's name who
Thank
was
you for
murdered.
that.
and they like found her.
Gareth Pursehouse. Yeah, you got
Yeah, you got it exactly right.
Sweet.
Holy
Wow.
God.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
That's
ex-fiance of Drew Carey.
Okay, yeah, that was
fiance. There we go. Didn't make it quite down the aisle.
Yeah, exactly. Almost got there. Didn't do it.
Who clearly bombed. See that?
Who clearly bombed. That's so. Oh. See, I thought for a second when you said that before, I thought you meant that he killed his girlfriend and then went on killed Tony.
That
And
would've
they were
been-
like,
that would've been
and they were
cooler.
like, so how was your week? Like,
I
how's
just
your week
killed
been?
my
And he's like, oh, I
girlfriend.
killed my girlfriend 4 days ago. Like, I thought that's
That
what you
would have
meant.
been crazy.
Well, I
too.
wonder when that video was, because it could have been. It definitely killed her after he was on Kill Tony, but
after.
but it might have been only like a week before.
A quote from Red Band is, I remember feeling that there's something off with this guy. He had a very weird energy. This could be said for anyone who's ever been on Kill Tony.
Yeah, anyone who's ever walked on stage.
Yeah.
There's
Anyone who
something
goes
off
on
with
that show,
anybody.
like, these guys are fucking weird.
Yeah.
Every single one.
I know.
Do you guys remember any deals? Like, how did he kill her? Was it with a...
God.
I turned that way too loud.
You did. You
was like-
scared
like,
the shit out of
I'm
all
sorry.
of
I was
us.
like, I just saw your finger and I was like, here it goes.
Dude,
So
it
sorry.
sounds like she was like fucking beat to death, dude.
Oh.
Christ.
Yeah,
This has been
gravely
horrific.
injured. Gravely.
My heart
Oh
is rushing.
God, this
Outside of her house, Hollywood Hills on Tuesday.
Travis.
I don't know.
Travis.
Sorry.
Just a single whoop.
Yeah,
Cause of
just-
death, homicide.
That's crazy.
Well, cause of death, homicide can mean anything.
Damn,
Yeah,
dude.
give me one.
She was thrown off a 30-story balcony, bro.
Oh.
Had fallen from a third story.
Still bad. Still bad.
Still bad.
That's still terrible. But also,
Actually, you know what? I would argue that is worse because that's not a
This is the way
far
she-
enough fall to kill you.
That's true.
I agree.
30, you would have splat and then
Yeah.
you're out.
Yeah.
But 3, you're gonna suffer on the ground
I
for a
was gonna
little
say
bit.
3. I'm pretty sure if I fell 3 stories, I'm pretty sure I would hit, still be alive, and
Yeah.
be very upset.
just-
Oh yeah, your
So
shins would
this
be
guy
fucked.
literally threw her off a 3rd-story balcony
That's crazy.
and then went and beat her more.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jeez.
Pretty awesome, right?
How did that? That's kind of how I felt after getting off stage at Robin Hood on Wednesday.
I don't want to hear about anyone at Robin Hood. No one had a worse time than me.
we went to Robin Hood for the first time, which was my first time, and kind of Steele's the first time doing an open mic that was at an actual bar
Yes.
and not like a slotted where you know you're going up at a certain time. And we got pushed a few times, and it was
Oh, we got bumped like crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sure on the actual podcast when we have our guest Rudy Guijarro, we'll probably talk more about that.
talk
'cause
more.
He started comedy at Fourth Wall just like you guys, so
Yeah.
he's not used to the
That
horrors
kind of horrors of it all.
of fucking show up, go up mics at a
Yeah,
bar.
but I'm glad we did it and got it out of the way, and then now we know we have to keep going to more. And then another like sighting as far as doing a lot of these open mics, you know, you do too many when you have a girl walk next to you at Flappers and you go, oh, that looks like Whitney Cummings, but no, it's probably not. It's probably an open micer, and then
It's Whitney Cummings.
And then
Yeah.
it's
Whitney
super Whitney Cummings.
So yeah.
Yeah. And then you have too much respect in your heart to speak to her because she's working.
Yep. Oh, it's true.
Yeah,
But-
I know. And she looked
but-
busy.
Yeah,
she
she
looked
was.
busy, but he didn't. There was another guy who was hanging out with us, and he just walked up to her and started speaking to her like it was
Yeah,
it was
like he was
nothing.
Yeah, he was allowed.
Like
I
that,
was
like
you're not allowed
that's
to do that. You're
okay.
not allowed
Like
to do
don't do
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Leave her be.
Yep. So yeah, that was that was our week, I guess. That's
Yeah.
Cousin Son's
Is that
underground.
the update?
That's literally the underground comedy
All
update.
right, well, we'll be back next week for more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay. This episode of Cousin Sons is brought to you by the Masani Group. As you guys know, Garon and I train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. One of our black belts is not only a black belt in BJJ, but also in the housing market. can help you get the best deals on homes in the greater Los Angeles area. Just call the Masani Group at 626-263-0434 or visit their website at themasanigroup.com. This episode of Cousins and Sons is brought to you by Authentic Muay Thai Supply. This is an online fightwear store where you can find the best, most authentic Muay Thai protection gear, training gear, boxing gloves, and Muay Thai shorts straight up from Thailand. Good prices, good people. Check them out over at AuthenticMuayThaiSupply.com and enjoy this episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
Nailed it, Pepper.
All right, this week we have a new friend on who we've been doing open mics with for the last year, and it's going to be great to have him. He's fun. He's got his edginess to him where he's like, speaks his mind, so we'll see what he brings to the podcast.
Yeah, I'm excited for him.
Yeah.
So, Rudy Guijarro, everybody.
Yeah.
You'll be proud of someone. Just give me a chance to make yourself.
I love fucking bitches.
Let's just look like we're having a great time already. Like we're already friends.
We're just already here. We're the bestest friends of the whole wide world.
Oh, God. Apparently not.
Why?
Yeah,
why not
right?
me?
Yeah, we know why.
I'm a friendly.
We know why.
Yeah.
You didn't choose
for
him.
the 8 other people who were at that open mic who knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Gordon Jackson
That's his name.
is my favorite comedian.
Do you hate that guy?
I didn't even.
Nah, he's great. He's really funny. He's dope. He
Yeah,
looks
he
like
is
he's
funny.
fucked a lot.
Yes,
Oh my God, yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, right?
100%.
That's
Yeah.
all he talks about.
He's fucked a lot today.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
You know?
I'm sure he'd be exponentially more successful if he didn't have so much puss lined up all the time.
Yeah. Just a huge distraction.
No, that's
Oh, God.
awesome though.
Yeah, I mean, but also, like, isn't that why we do most of the
Yeah,
things
exactly,
we do
yeah.
in the end of the day?
The only reason why I cancel mics is if I think I'm gonna get laid. That is
Like,
the only fucking.
I know there's times you're like, oh, you're going to do the next mic? No, dude, I think I'm going to get laid right now.
And then most of the time I don't. That's the worst part.
And I love that for guys, it seems to always be an acceptable excuse to not do something. Like, no, I might get laid. Be like, oh, bro,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can miss my 30th birthday.
Yeah. Seriously.
Whatever you gotta
Yeah.
do.
You can do it. Go ahead. No, it's
That
perfectly
or I'm
fine.
fighting with my girlfriend. That is
Oh,
the
yeah,
best
yeah.
excuse in the world because no one's
You're
even
like,
gonna
bro.
ask. Yeah, it's like, oh, don't worry about
All
it.
right, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
keep
you
going.
I don't have that anymore.
It's almost better than my kid is sick, you know?
No, it is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
Just put him to bed early.
But
I don't know if you guys are ready, and welcome Rudy, but it's time. Oh, shit! Put some Travis trivia!
Yeah.
Oh, I love that new little ditty.
I
It
do,
makes
too.
me
Me
so
too.
happy. Part of me wants to play it for a good, 5 minutes and
Right?
just go, Travis trivia!
Over and over again.
The fans love Travis trivia, and now Rudy, this is what's going to happen. You are going to face the cousins. The cousins equal maybe one whole brain. So you should be fine. But then again, they're doing pretty well. They're on a win streak, correct?
But no.
No.
We
Did you lose last episode?
Yep. It was the comeback of the century. It was the
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Big comeback.
He came back, Logan Quiros, and beat you in presidential trivia, but he was
Presidential
losing
trivia?
really bad.
Yeah.
He was.
We
be
were
fair.
all pretty bad.
To be honest, I had to start getting some shit wrong. Just to keep our losing streak alive.
So what we got here, we're going to do Olympics trivia. Now, I don't know exactly what all that encompasses. I'm sure it means all the Olympics. But we're going to ask you the first question, Rudy, and then question 2, we'll go to the cousins. But if you get your first guess wrong, the cousins will have a chance to steal, and so on and so forth. We'll do about 10 questions, and then whoever gets to, let's say, 5 the fastest, wins. Unless the other person has 5, then we do a lightning round tiebreaker.
I'm
Full
so
explanation.
glad I got really drunk these past 2 days. And I'm just in full fucking.
And now you have
Your brain is ready.
Oh my God.
none of the brain cells needed to do this.
That'd be a
But
cool idea. Get people wasted the night before and then see how good you do at Travis
Yeah.
Trivia.
No.
Just hungover.
Hungover Travis Trivia.
let's say sometimes with bar trivia, I never thought I was very good because it'd be like I'd just be there all day because it's like 3-4 hours long.
Yeah.
And it'd be hammered during the last round, and I'm like, I don't even know what a president is. What the fuck are we doing? That being said, Rudy, are you ready to play some Travis trivia? Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, question number 1 for Rudy. An Olympic gold medal is made mostly of what metal?
Fucking.
Is it? I got 4 categories: nickel, gold, copper, or silver.
I guess gold would be the obvious choice. I have no
Right.
fucking idea.
Is it a red herring?
It's gold.
Let's find out.
That's kind
incorrect.
of bullshit if you think about it.
Gold medal.
It's a
No.
setup.
Yeah.
It's totally
Trick
red
question.
herring. So, Cousins, you have a chance to steal nickel, copper, or silver. What is the Olympic gold medal mostly made out of? Not gold, as it turns out.
Yeah.
You want to go with copper?
Yeah, let's go copper.
We'll go nickel. No, copper.
We going copper?
Oh, yes.
Rudy, it's 50-50 now.
It's
you do have a chance. to
nickel.
get- Is it
It's
nickel or
nickel.
silver? Nickel?
Nickel.
Oh, so no, that's incorrect.
You gotta be fucking shitty.
It's silver?
How's it
It's
silver?
mostly the last Olympic medal that was actually solid gold was awarded in 1912.
Wow.
I apologize for hitting the wrong button. Okay,
Are
well,
92.5% silver?
92.5% silver, and then I guess the outer shell would be so it's gold plated technically.
So
That kind of
what happens if we're both
pisses
wrong?
me off.
If you're both wrong, then that question never happened. And we move on to the cousins. Okay,
You already
so-
don't get paid if you're an Olympic athlete, and then your fucking medals
I know you
bogus
can't
too.
even fucking like sell
Why
it.
compete at all? Fuck that.
It's for glory and honor, Pepper, or nothing. Right, question number technically one for the cousins. What is the Olympic motto? Refuse to lose, dare to be great, man's reach exceeds his grasp, faster, higher, stronger.
Is that a Kanye song?
It was originally a Daft Punk song.
This is-
yeah.
This is the cousins.
This is for the cousins.
Dare to be great.
Cool. Going dare to be great?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It is not. Rudy, you have a chance to steal and get 1 point on the board. Refuse to lose. Man's reach exceeds his grasp, or faster, higher, stronger.
Man's reach exceeds his grasp.
No, it's faster,
Damn it.
faster, higher, stronger.
Are you kidding me?
Fuck you.
It was a joke, but it was
Yeah,
real.
yeah,
It was a joke, but it's
Faster, higher,
real.
stronger. I thought
Why?
that was the Adidas
Yeah,
song.
it's why it is faster, higher, stronger. Because why? Olympics, you want to be fastest, you want to jump the highest, and you want to be the strongest.
Yeah,
Boom,
you also
the
want to
cousins
refuse
have
to
one
lose.
on the board. The Olympic motto is actually Cedius Altius Fortius, which is Latin for faster, higher,
Oh.
stronger. It
Ah,
was
okay.
proposed by Pierre de Coubertin.
Pierre.
There's no way that you say
Nope.
I said that correctly. Upon the creation of the International Olympics Committee in 1894. Fun fact. Okay, question number technically 2 coming over to Rudy. Cousins have 1 whole point. Question number 2. What country boycotted the 1980 Summer Olympics? Was it France, Cuba,
Russia.
or United States? You thinking Russia?
Russia skips.
Oh, I did
I don't
the
think
Russia.
Russia.
Fucking damn.
One day
I
I'll
don't
get
think
these
Russia
buttons
skips
down.
Olympics.
No, the Russians.
That's kind of their shit.
That's all they've got.
That's all they've got. This Russian.
Okay, so Cousins, do you have a chance to steal and get a 2-point
Probably
advantage?
Cuba.
Oh yeah, we go in France, Cuba, or United States.
I'm gonna
Cuba?
go with France just because they're a bunch of bitches.
We going with Pepper's guess.
I guess we're going with Pepper's guess.
All right, Rudy, you have a chance to get your point back. Cuba or the United
I
States?
swear to God, if it's not Cuba. Cuba.
Oh my God!
United
it is.
States.
Are you
United
kidding
States
me?
boycotted the 1980 Summer Olympic to protest Soviet invasion of Afghanistan.
And then what did we
And
do?
then what did
Invade
we do?
Afghanistan.
20 years later, invade
Afghanistan.
Afghanistan.
Yes.
USA, USA, USA.
I gotta get quicker on this fucking soundboard. I apologize to all the
Can we get a
listeners.
recording of
One day.
Hiroshima on here?
Just
Just
Oh, we do have.
there it is. Yeah.
All right, guys. So this
like a
next
tornado
question
warning.
is for the cousins. There's a chance to get you guys a 2-point lead here. What black
This one's
Olympian?
fucking-
I think Rudy knows this one. You do have a chance to steal if they get it wrong. What black Olympian has been credited with single-handedly crushing Hitler's myth of Aryan supremacy? George Coleman Page, Usain Bolt, Muhammad Ali, Jesse Owens.
Bernard.
Muhammad Ali.
That is incorrect. Rudy, you appear to know this one. George Coleman, Usain
Jesse
Bolt, or
Owens.
Jesse Owens.
Dude, Muhammad Ali was around in the 60s.
Owen's success at the 1936 Summer
That's
Olympics
correct.
in Berlin.
No, the other two, those two, I was like, they were around way past, so it was just a guess in the dark because I have no idea who the other two were. So.
Yeah, Jesse Owens. Yeah,
And Bolt
is
is
a bad
recent, so I was
motherfucker.
like, "There's no way that's possible."
All right, guys. So it is 1-1, correct?
Yep.
All right, 1-1. We got a tie ball game here, and we're coming in to Rudy's next question. Which of these animals were used in the 1900s Olympics? Rudy, was it bears, camels, pigeons, or elephants?
I'll go for the extreme and just say bears.
Was it bears?
No.
Incorrect.
Bears.
Cousins, chance to
You guessed
steal
bears.
and get up to 2 points. Is it camels, pigeons, or elephants?
Elephants.
They don't even say how they were used.
Penguins?
It's
Pigeons.
Oh,
It's pigeons.
I can't see from here.
It's okay.
I bet you it was.
But still, pigeons?
Penguins. Pigeons? We going pigeons?
Or I was more just like going, really? Pigeons?
Oh, okay.
Not
So elephants?
elephants.
Oh, it probably is
Oh.
pigeons then.
It's pigeons.
Rudy, you going with pigeons?
Going with pigeons.
And they're still used.
One day I'll get this button system right. Well, competitors simply shot a dish-shaped target called clay pigeons. The 1900 games in Paris featured real pigeons. They used real fucking
livelier
pigeons.
targets.
Oh, livelier targets.
What a
My
time
brain
to
was
be
like, I don't know
alive.
what the fuck that word is.
Wow, it's 2-1.
Does Peter know
Rudy.
about this?
2-1. Rudy's in the lead. This next question is for the cousins first. Hans Gunnar Ligenwall, was the first Olympic athlete to be disqualified for drug use. Which banned substance did he consume? Was it cocaine, steroids, marijuana, or alcohol?
Marijuana.
This is for the cousin.
Marijuana.
Marijuana.
I did it.
Or why didn't we go with the obvious?
What's
All
the
right,
obvious?
Rudy.
Steroid.
Chase to steal and get a 3-point
I mean,
lead
it
ahead
is-
of the cousins. Cocaine, steroids, or alcohol?
Because I'm trying to think of like which one was illegal.
Yeah.
Because there was a time where, you know what I mean? It's like,
The first one ever did.
I mean, yeah. Is the red
'cause
herring
cocaine-
the steroids?
Yeah. Because steroids didn't even become illegal till like fucking the 80s, right?
But was he the first one to get? Maybe they just didn't disqualify people.
I'm going to say
you
cocaine.
thinking? Are we going cocaine?
Fuck.
Oh, incorrect.
Steroids.
Steroid.
Cousins, steroids or alcohol?
It's probably alcohol, but let's go steroids. Oh,
Alcohol?
Alcohol.
That's illegal?
Had 2 beers to calm his nerves before a pistol
shit.
shooting of it. As a result, the entire Swedish team was disqualified.
Oh, a pistol shooting. Now that see now
Way
we gotta
to, way
think
to
about-
let your country down.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, also, I love that pistol shooting used to be an Olympic event. Okay.
2 beers right
So
before.
we're at 2-1. Rudy's got 2. We got the cousins. Cousins missed that question, so we're going to Rudy right now. Rudy, if you make it to 4 points, you are the automatic victor. So this is a 1 point closer to that 4 points. So
Dude, this next one's fun.
So, Rudy, how old was the oldest Olympic medal winner? 64, 56, 48, or 72?
48.
Are we going 48?
No. Fuck you. 56.
56? Incorrect.
go with
Cousins,
40.
64, 48, 72.
48. You want to go 48?
Something tells me it's higher than that now,
Well, we could go to the extreme 72.
How are you feeling, Cousins?
or 64.
Or we could go somewhere in between and go 64.
You feeling 64?
How about let's 64?
64.
Let's see if you're correct.
Ah.
Rudy, a chance to pull ahead for your question.
48.
Let's go 40.
Oh my God, really? 72?
No.
Well, here, let's find out why.
Let's find out why. 72 years old during the 1920 Summer Olympics, Swedish shooter. All these
shooter.
shooting
We gotta remember
guys.
this.
And they're all from
Shooting.
Sweden.
Oscar
Are they the only ones
Slog.
competing?
in shooting, apparently.
And I never knew they were that good at shooting. But anyway.
Won a silver medal in the double shot running deer contest.
What?
I don't know what the fuck that event is, but okay.
72 years old. Holy shit.
So it's again still 2-1. We're here with the cousins again. The longest wrestling match in Olympic history lasted how many hours?
72.
11 hours, 3 hours, 15 hours, 7 hours.
Damn, dude, that's rough. That's brutal.
It's hard for any of these.
Wrestling?
Any of these.
Yeah, any of those
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
Yeah, dude, imagine. That's like rolling for that long.
Like, I almost don't even
3
wanna
hours
say-
makes me like that's insane to me.
Like, I
Rolling
don't
for
even-
fucking 15 hours would be nuts. So, what do you guys think the longest in history? And this may be like historical. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
like Greeks
yeah, yeah.
going at it.
Yeah, it
dude.
probably was.
Yeah.
No, I bet you anything
It's
is.
like we're not stopping until one of us fucks
Fucking
the other
dies.
one.
And maybe
Yeah.
maybe back in the day in Sweden, shooting was wrestling. You know, like maybe maybe that's where we're going here.
Obviously, obviously they weren't worried about stalling calls.
But
Yeah.
I was like, I thought they have time. Maybe that's why they have time limits now because of this match.
That may,
Yeah.
You know
So
what I
we're
mean?
gonna say
Let's say 15.
you're gonna jump all the way to 15. All right.
I think
going
so.
hard?
I'm going hard.
Let's find out. 15 hours too long. Rudy, a chance to steal.
7 hours.
7 hours. Let's find out. Oh.
What the fuck?
All right, 3 hours or
It's
11
gotta be
hours,
3
cousins.
then, right? Like we can't.
I mean, I
shoot
can't
in the
imagine
dark.
people grappling for 11 fucking hours,
Oh,
dude.
dude.
Yeah, I
Oh, watching
Without
that?
fucking having a heart attack.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going 3
3.
hours?
Yeah.
Let's find out if you're.
Wow.
Wow.
We are retarded.
1912, dude.
Wow,
They'd be
wasn't even
doing
that
a
long
lot.
ago. 11 hours and 40 minutes before Klein. It's like okay, let me read the whole thing. In wrestling semifinals of the 1912 Summer Olympics, Martin Klein and Alfred Asekianin, sounds like a very Russian man,
That wasn't even
grappled
for the
for
gold.
11 hours and 40
40
minutes
minutes.
before Klein finally managed to pin.
It wasn't even
Damn.
for the gold.
Again, why is everything Swedish?
I was
impressive.
with that though.
This is like a Swedish.
That's freaking
All right, we're
insane.
still
11
at 2
hours?
points to 1 point. 2 points, Rudy.
We
1
should
point,
technically be on our
cousins.
second to last question.
I tell you what, yeah, okay. Well, we'll see how this
Which
unfolds.
athlete?
But Rudy, which athlete enter last in the parade of nations at the opening ceremony? So, which is the last one to enter? Disabled athletes, Zimbabwe, Greece, or the hosts?
I don't even know what the host is. I'm gonna say disabled athletes.
That seems rude, but and it was okay. Cousins' chance to steal, would it be Zimbabwe, Greece, or the hosts?
Let's say Zimbabwe because of
I
alphabetical.
think it's either Z or the hosts. Which one do you think, though? Is it the last ones to show up, or is it the first ones?
Listen,
They're like, and you're hosts of
Yeah.
da-da-ba-da.
So, what do you think?
Da-da.
I'm going to say Zimbabwe.
All right.
That's racist.
We going
But-
Zimbabwe. Oh, okay.
The host.
You going the hosts?
It's not Greece. Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. The first team to enter the stadium
I
is always
even gave
Greece.
a
In
good-
honor of the fact the Olympics originated in ancient Greece, the last team is the host country. So the country where they're having the
That
event.
yeah, that
I
makes
said
sense.
everything that it just said.
Yeah.
And we
Gotcha.
still went with Zimbabwe.
All right, it is 3-1. This question's for the cousins. Cousins, if Rudy steals this one, then it's his victory. Okay.
All right.
If you guys get this right, we'll do.
Just another L
We'll
on
keep
the
this
older
party
record,
going.
you know?
So, Rudy, why did Bobby Pierce slow down during his rowing race at the 1928 Olympics in Amsterdam? To save a drowning child? He lost his oar? To let a family of ducks pass? Or to wave to his girlfriend?
You know,
Wow,
all these
all
questions.
those are retarded.
They've all, because the thing is, they've all been so extreme
Yeah.
that it'd be like, of course he'd stop to save a drowning child. But as I learned, don't go with your first guess. Let a family of ducks pass.
Let
That
a
is
family
correct.
of ducks pass. Let's find
Yes!
out.
shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
I knew that
Rudy
answer.
takes it away.
I knew that answer.
Oh my goodness, guys! In
I
the
did.
quarterfinal,
Yeah.
he was easily beaten. He was easily beating French opponent, whatever the guy's name is. When a family of ducks stayed into his lane, and then he had to fucking let it go, man.
I remember hearing
What
that.
a nice guy thing, guys. Well, you know what, guys? That was a Travis. Your victor, your winner, the one, the only.
Wow.
Give it up
Good
for
job.
Rudy Guijarro, everybody.
I would
Rudy.
think you guys
Outstanding.
just let me win.
Oh,
Thank you,
dude,
people.
we are dumb.
Thank you,
We are
people.
idiots.
Dude, we don't let anyone do anything.
don't let
They
it-
just do it.
They're like, I'd kill to win.
That was us trying.
Oh, God.
I can't.
It
Well,
would have been so great if I had a cigarette. I need a cigarette so bad.
After that win,
after that
Oh,
win, is it
God,
like
after
sex?
winning?
It feels that good. It's
Oh,
like,
Dude, have you ever had...
victory
Well,
smoke.
I know you had.
Yeah.
Oh, cigarettes right after sex?
Oh, it's the best, yeah.
Yeah,
every
just
time,
the
literally every
stink.
time.
Ah, yeah.
Every
It's
time
just
you
the
do,
smell of
or
sweat.
every time it's great, or both.
Both.
Oh, okay.
You're
Yeah, it's
correct
like the
on
two
both
best
fronts.
things.
All right.
let's see.
All right.
And so I'm always annoyed if I date girls that don't smoke because, you know.
Oh, yeah. All
What do you want
my...
me to do? Go outside?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm all sexed up.
Sex.
I'm all sexed up.
On all the dating apps, I have pictures of me with cigarettes just so they know.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh,
fuck, I'm
that's
not...
Oh, no, at least
and
one, yeah.
drinking. Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, cause, and then they always ask too, like, so you really smoke? Like, yeah, dude. Like, it's a
I don't know.
No, it's just it's a prop.
yeah, like
Fucking prop.
just
I
smoke.
do it to be cool.
What?
I
You don't think
do.
it looks good on me?
I love smoking. That's why people smoke, because you look fucking dope doing it.
Oh, yeah. Well, my favorite thing is going on a date with a girl and being worried about smoking. and then she lights up first, and you're like, "Oh, me too." It's the best because girls seem to have the biggest problem with it.
That's never happened to me.
Right,
I've
three
never,
times happened to me.
Fucking, where do you find them?
Ohio.
Like smoke. Yeah, dude, the girls
Middle-
here are
middle of
just
the country.
fucking
Yeah.
whack. Like, dude, I went on a date on Valentine's Day with this like Catholic school teacher,
No.
and we were at a bar. And she was
Nothing.
like, "What do you want to do after this?" I was like, "I don't want to go to another bar." She goes, "But we're already at a bar." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Go to another bar.
Yeah, it's like, what do you do then? Like, so we walked.
Just went on a walk.
What the fuck is that? Like, we're 60,
Yeah, I'd be
Like we're 60.
I'd be pissed too.
right?
Yeah, I hope you never saw that girl again.
Yeah, but not by choice.
Oh, okay, good.
She didn't like me.
Did you so yeah, you said you're hungover. Did you drink all week? Wait, it's not even the weekend yet.
It's Friday, bro.
Yeah.
Friday.
It's Friday.
The thing is, I work weekends.
Oh,
So like Tuesday's like my Friday. I have 3 straight days off, which is fucking dope.
Nice.
But I drank like last week. I drank 5 out of the 7 days. Wednesday I was at a bar for 12 fucking hours, dude.
Damn.
That's a new low.
Wow. Or a
12
high.
fucking hours.
yeah.
Yeah.
having a good
Well,
time?
because they only sell beer, so I was able to like keep my composure.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Oh yeah. Was it Brickyard?
No, I don't hang out around here. It's a little too hipsy. Dude, it was a dive bar with no windows. It was all
nice.
black, not even a TV. There's like no
Vegas.
sense of time. Oh yeah, dude.
No
Wow.
clocks.
It was in
no
a strip
nothing.
mall. It was like next door to a laundromat.
Oh wow.
Does it have a name?
Probably no.
Paul's Tavern. Shout out to Paul's Tavern in Mission
Okay.
Hills.
Wow.
The door is black with stickers on it. Like it's
That's
just the door.
terrifying.
Yeah, there's no
I
signs.
think there's a place called I think Phil's Liquor right there next to it is his like I don't know, it's a Spanish name, and I've never been allowed to go in there. Like no one in there speaks English, but it looks dope and terrifying.
lot of lady boys probably there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Mexicans love lady boys.
I did not
Oh,
know.
wow.
It is 100% true.
That was
Really?
just a
Yeah.
Thailand thing.
Yeah,
like-
it's just like Thailand. Yeah, only they still have dicks.
Oh,
They don't get the surgery. Yeah.
Didn't
wow,
know.
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know.
We're learning everything
Yeah.
today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does it talk
I
about?
live next
culture.
door to these trannies. They're
You can say
prostitute
that. This
trannies.
is cousins and sons. Yeah. There's no PC culture. Freedom of speech applies.
Well, what's the right? Is lady boys the right way? I don't know.
I don't think so either.
Trannies works.
Well, dude, they don't speak
Zer.
English. I'm sure they're just like, I'm
Zer,
tranny. Yeah, like, well,
Yeah, I don't think Mexico's down on their pronouns.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
they
They have masculine and feminine words. I don't think they give a shit about binary genderism.
Right.
they don't know what that is.
They obviously will fuck you regardless.
Yeah, exactly. This stapler's a lady and this chair's a guy. Like they don't give a fuck.
They call black people like black things. Like they don't because they don't use the N-word. They just have like other they call them mayates because that's like a beetle.
Oh, like a black beetle?
Like a black beetle.
Well, you they told me
Yeah.
it was
What was that song?
telephone was one of them. Because telephones or payphones used to be black.
Oh, did they? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
That,
No,
that
no.
might have been an older racist Mexican. That told me that. Yeah, because payphones are always black, so they just call them.
Yeah, they just call them black objects, like whatever they can think of.
Wow.
Yeah. And they still do. Like it's not changed at all. Oh shit.
How do you think that? Like, I mean, has there been any sort of woke movement happening in Mexico of
Dude.
any sort of kind?
They're posting like as soon as Facebook got to Mexico, the first thing they post is them killing people on Facebook. So no, there is no,
Dude, God bless Mexico, dude.
there is videos
You know what I
of them
mean?
like chopping girls' boobs off.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's
No,
brutal.
that's a good thing, man. Like, bitches gotta learn.
Like they just downloaded the Messenger app and we're like, we can just
Hey,
post
look
it
what
on
we
here.
can do. We can upload this.
That's pretty. That's
They won't
pretty
stop
fucking
us.
Oh, dude,
Just
it's
put a
funny. The
hashtag.
second Mexico got Facebook, murder.
yeah.
How many live streamed beheadings were there?
Oh my god, dude, it's fucking. That's why I don't.
They're not
go.
even trying to hide anything over there.
Oh, they're like, great, now we have an outlet.
Now we can let the world know. Don't come over here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
YouTube took us down. Facebook
Oh
won't.
man, yeah. But other than that, it's fun. I mean, you can just
I mean, yeah.
do literally like if you're a man, you can do whatever you want.
No shit.
Like whatever the fuck. Oh yeah, dude. Like whatever. I mean, but you'll also take the consequences. So it's like you can do whatever you want, but you won't get arrested. You'll just get murdered. Like you'll just. You're done.
Yeah.
but
And like
the law is the people.
Oh yeah. Cause like I remember once I was last time I was there, I was driving. It was like post Hurricane Harvey.
Yeah.
So we got the rains.
What part of
like
Mexico
the town,
were you in, by the way?
Zacatecas. So it's like the middle of
Oh, I like
fucking
that.
nowhere.
Zacatecas.
It's like yeah.
Sounds
We
like
from
something a
Zacatecas.
Mexican ladyboy would say.
And our friend Rudy, everyone, all the way from Zacatecas.
That's not where I'm from. I'm from Durango. It's the state line.
You're from Durango?
Durango.
Dude,
yeah.
I'm fucking. There's a town near me in Colorado,
Named Durango.
Named
Yeah,
Durango.
there's a Durango,
Yeah,
Colorado.
yeah.
Nice,
There is.
nice.
Yeah,
but we say Durango, not Durango.
yeah. That sounded
I
exactly
like the way
same.
you said Durango, though. So
Durango?
I did too. Say it again.
That's spicy.
Durango.
Durango.
Yeah. And they're so proud of it. Like everyone there has like Durango 100% stickers on their
It's a
trucks.
solid name.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because it's like cowboy, and their logo's a scorpion, so it's like
Ooh.
Oh, is that what
That's
that means?
even more.
yeah. Whenever you see people rocking like a scorpion, it means that's where they're from.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and they're super proud of it. But like it's crazy because when you're there, like you realize, you know how when you're here, like it's raining, if you get in a car accident, cops show up, and like you feel like okay, like something's gonna if something happens to me, something's gonna take care of me.
Right.
When you're there, I remember the rains came. And it rains fucking horribly there. Like the roads are all shitty. And I
It's
was
like El
thinking,
Nino.
like,
It's like big bursts of rain. Right?
yeah, and it's like the Midwest there, so it's like rains terribly.
Oh yeah.
And I remember just thinking, I could die, and they won't find me for 3 days.
Jeez.
Like that's
Christ.
it. Like, and I'll die with no name.
That
Like,
is the sacrifice we take up here because it's like you don't have any of the freedoms, but also like safety.
oh
Yeah.
dude, you
Like
can
that
be
is
homeless.
the give and
like,
take. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's if you can't just murder a dude in a tent right there. He still has the same protections and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's true.
maybe a little more. Those fuckers broke the system, man.
Dude, yeah, they're killing
They
it.
don't
Every
give a
now and again, they
fuck.
just have to move to another corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched a cop kicking a bunch of homeless people out when we were doing a move at this house, and right next to it was an underpass, and they were telling them all to move, and they moved across the street, the other side of the overpass,
Yeah.
and technically, they've relocated because they have to formally evict them
Yeah.
because they're technically residents.
That's
Wow.
What?
Yeah, they can even set their addresses. It's pretty crazy.
They get
California
squatting rights
politics.
in that area?
Mm-hmm.
that's LA for you, dude. That's
And they just go to
That's
one
our
side of the
homeless
street,
problem.
next side of the street. Well, this is with Skid Row. They don't give a fuck anymore. There's no laws there anymore, or no rules.
Yeah.
They've hired a security service, and cops don't come unless the security service personally calls them.
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah,
What does it take to get a phone call to? Like,
Yeah, right.
like,
I know, right? What emergency phone?
Yeah.
Dude, I had a 300-pound lady wearing nothing but a tutu, like to start punching our moving truck when we moved there. We were like, I don't know. Really?
I used to.
you're like, do we kill her?
I don't know
was
how many
crazy.
times, dude, I've been driving like from LAX or something like that. Okay, maybe only a couple times, but still, that's too many. Fucking
Yeah,
like,
it's brutal.
and there'll just be like some fat fucking homeless woman. Just
How are the homeless
ju-
women always
just
fat, by
drops.
the way?
Yeah, that's a good question. But drops her fucking pants, dude, and just starts peeing.
Yeah.
Just
Third day in LA. Yeah, I was at the red line NoHo, and I was smoking a
Yeah,
cigarette about
yeah.
to go down into the tunnel. Some lady walks, looks right at me, makes eye contact with me as if she was a dog I knew, and starts to piss and shit right by the door. And I'm like, what?
Wow.
I was like 23, just got here from Ohio. Like, oh my God, what's happening?
Fuck.
Bananas, man. And that was here. Like, that place is fucking.
You know, you.
Oh, dude, that place is
yeah.
that's a different area code, zip code.
you know,
life.
I've done that.
Which is
I've pooped in public. Oh, I pee in public all the time.
being in public as a guy is almost like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a dog doing it. It's like, I just don't look.
Oh, yeah. Like, oh, there's the penis. Okay.
Yeah. But I've pooped in public like more than once
For what?
on drugs.
Oh.
Like, I was on coke. And
was on
it was like 3 a.m. I was just like, I can't make it to my house
You get the coke shits?
all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had it like 2 days ago.
That means, and I came to terms with it. It means your dealer's cutting it with
Baby laxatives.
Baby laxatives.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually great for a while. You helped slim you down your tummy. You know what I mean? Just get all those fluids out of you.
Oh yeah, but
You're not eating
did
and
you
you're
get
shitting.
constipated
Yeah.
afterwards?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Then you
Especially
don't
because
shit
like
for
my
2 days.
problem was like I didn't lose a crazy amount of weight like some people do because like I'd go 3 days, 3 to 4 days, do a lot of drugs, and then like 3 days without it, and like I'd be so fucking hungry. Like it's like it turns your appetite up to 1,000, and you just eat,
Yep.
and eat, and eat.
And it's empty, so you're like, I can eat whatever I want. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat.
I haven't
and
eaten in 3 days.
I'm gonna eat
Yeah.
waffles.
Yeah.
You know, like all day.
And no, it just makes you more portly. Fucking sucks.
Oh yeah, and then you just start crying.
Trying all.
When you guys never done? Have you?
I've done.
You've done it?
Yeah.
Have you ever gone like on a binger?
No,
Like on a
dude, I've done it
2
enough
He's-
once.
he's
and I
done
almost
once.
died.
Oh,
I almost
okay.
died.
Okay. Oh shit! Like
Well,
you
not
ended up in the
almost,
hospital?
not almost died, but like enough to where it was like freaked everybody out. What is this?
That's pretty crazy.
Because you're already kind of like.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
and that's why I said it didn't. I already have like fast metabolism. I already have heart and everything, so I was just like, yeah, whatever. And
Well, good for
then
you.
yeah, so I was like,
Nice.
it was out of my system being able to do it. That's why I even have that joke about like I can't do cocaine because I OD'd on Mucinex, which is also almost true.
Fuck, dude. I don't know why, but like I could just handle coke for long periods of time, which is not a good thing.
Yeah,
But like, and like I've been since I've been like single, like I've been hanging out with this chick. She's like a friend of mine, but she's like worse than me. Like we hung out,
Even
she's
more
the
of a
only
degenerate.
reason I was there at that bar for 12 hours, right?
Just doing blow
Just
in the
doing
bathroom.
blow and chain smoking. Like we got to the bar at 3. And then my only sense of time was every time I walked out to smoke a cigarette, the sun would be a little lower. I'd be like, oh, okay. Like, I think it's... And then the sun was set. And then before I noticed, 2:30 in the morning.
So it's about right.
Oh, God. And then we got back to her. But this is, like, how crazy, like, she is. Like, we got to her place. We fucking fell asleep. We woke up, like, at 7 in the morning. And...
Did you
and-
fuck her?
No, she's just, like, a friend of mine.
Oh,
But-
just a friend.
What a big piece of shit.
Like, well, you know how guys are. We have friends, but it's like I'd fuck you, but like you won't fuck me, so who cares? It's like one day I'll meet your friends and I'll fuck them. But, like, just put a good word. For
Sometimes
me.
it's nice being in the company of a pretty lady.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, and she's gorgeous, so it's like, oh, dope. Like now I look cool. You know, I look like, you know.
And did she bring the drugs?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Oh, but
Hey,
like,
trust me, from my experience, pretty girls never have their own drugs.
That's a good
no.
point.
By the way, she did not pay for one drink the whole time she was
Yeah,
there. They
sounds
were
about right.
bartenders just giving her free drinks. It was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
life must be so hard.
Do you know what's crazy about being a
Just-
door guy at the
it's
Federal?
terrible. Must be terrible being a
Women
woman.
walk in and they don't have their purse at all,
Nope.
and they have to come back to the car. So it means they went in alone
Expecting.
with no money,
Yeah.
no ID, nothing,
Yep.
Yeah.
no ability to buy drinks, and they're going into a club.
Yep. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I can't imagine. That's like going into war
There was,
without a gun.
there was one time
I
a girl
can't
looked at
imagine.
me flat out and said, "Wait, you're charging me for this?" I was like, "Yeah, I am."
Wow.
Like, what? I don't know what bar you think you're at.
Yeah.
Fuck, I would have charged her twice.
I know I did actually. I charged her double. Like I added on dollars
Fucking
to it
gratitude
for
idiot.
ignorance. Fucking- I was like, "You're an idiot. You actually have to pay back all your taxes for everything you probably haven't bought over the last 6 months."
It was because we stopped serving at the Federal at midnight food, and I had a guy at 11:55 go, "Is the kitchen still open?" I was like, "Well, they got 5 minutes, but I'm pretty sure if you order it now, they're gonna put their balls in your food." And he was so confused. He's like, "Why?" I was like, "Because they close in 5 minutes." I was like,
Damn it,
"What?
dude.
How would you not understand that?" I was like, "How would you not think if you were
was
like,
he white?
yeah, of course he
yeah.
was." Some like old white guy, like, "What do you mean life doesn't bend to my will?"
And you know, he was just like, I do this all the time. And it's like,
I know, it's like, yeah, you know,
fucking
you've
piece of
eaten a
shit.
pube salad for years.
God.
Oh,
I
dude,
can't
that's so
stand
true.
those
Just last week, no, fucking Tuesday. I was like, it's like my Friday, so I'm like itching to get the fuck out. We close at 5. It's 4:40. Guy walks in and goes, "Oh, hey," and I'm like, "Hey, man, just letting you know we're closing in 20 minutes." No. I said, "Just letting you know we close at 5." And he goes, "Well, isn't it 4:40?" I was like, "You motherfucker!"
Yeah.
Like you don't even get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God! And then he sat down and started reading a script, and I just wanted to fucking murder him.
I have 20 minutes.
It's like you're not gonna get the part, bro.
I was just like, I'm pretty sure you wrote that, and it's not gonna be sold, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we close at 5. You can't order food. Like there's all. I mean, you're always gonna push it back. It's like, oh, you can't order 30 minutes before this and that. But just there's etiquette, you
Yeah,
know.
it's like, you
I
can
think
get a
everybody
soda.
should work in the service industry at least once, just to know
They won't though.
they
fuck,
won't.
fuck college. They should work as a waiter for 4 years, and you'll learn
Right? Yeah.
everything there is about
Right?
people.
Yeah, you'll get
Yeah.
your degree. You'll
Oh yeah.
get
And
in
if
the real
you-
world.
I would say if you haven't had a job where the kindness of others determines your income, then
Yeah.
you have
That too.
no
Yep.
fucking idea what
Yep.
you're doing.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I don't trust therapists. I don't trust them.
Well, it's also like, what is the benefit, really, if you think about it, of them healing you mentally?
It's not.
They don't.
There's not. Yeah.
And they don't,
Yeah, it's like there's just a friend you pay for
basically.
to like confide all
Yeah.
your worst shit in.
I think Brett says something like that on stage as far as getting paid to tutor a kid, and he gets paid like $80 to tutor
yeah.
in math. He's like, so moral of the story is that kid's never learning math.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know if you have to hire extra help, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not going to be good at this.
Yeah. That's funny.
Like my sister-in-law's a therapist, and she cries every time she gets drunk.
Yeah, that's
like-
that's
That
someone
sounds-
you want to take emotional advice
yeah,
from.
That sounds about right, though. I've never met someone who wants to be a therapist. Any
That isn't
ex I've
fucked
had
up.
who's like, I want to go to school for psychology. I was like, because you're fucking crazy.
Crazy.
Because you lit my stuff on fire.
Do you think therapists here? I'll ask you. Do you think therapists are just as slutty as teachers? You know what I mean?
I don't. You know,
'Cause, dude,
I have a date
teachers
later
are
with a therapist.
whores.
So are you hoping that?
Yeah, you just got me excited. I was like, I don't know, there was a stereotype.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if we might start one.
Are
Yeah.
teachers slutty? I didn't know
Oh
that either.
yeah, dude.
I've never fucked.
I mean, unless they're Christian.
But no, then there are more.
They're
What are you
right.
talking about?
That's true.
So am
Oh,
I
yeah,
a
they-
loser
Dude,
for not
I used to have
sleeping?
at this bar that I used to work at in NoHo. Fucking, we'd have a group of teachers come in all the time, dude. And I swear to God, dude, they like all of them like fucked our entire staff.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, did they fuck you?
Yeah, one of them did.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, but you have
Or
that
wait a second.
schoolboy face.
Yeah, no,
too.
she fucked me. Yeah, it
Did
hurt.
you learn anything?
No. As a matter of fact, I had to
Just like-
teach her. You know what I mean?
And well, those who can't do teach.
Yeah, right.
It's true. And
I do wish that I had it in me to be more slutty, but my biggest thing is I have a lot of trouble dealing with just people. You know what I mean? Like in dating, you have to talk to a lot of women, and the horror stories Pepper tells me. Just about who he has to talk to.
Oh right, yeah.
I feel like you're so nice. You just go, yeah.
yeah.
But
Well,
I'm like,
most of the time, I'm
yeah.
actually not listening. You know what I mean? Like,
I can't not. I'm like an active listener. It's
I'm
a
just sitting there
horrible
like
trait
this.
in a hoe.
I don't know why they want to keep hanging out with me either. You know?
Because you're beautiful.
You are beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's just like, yeah, but it only goes so far.
You look like
know?
You look like a Bob Dylan album. Like you just look like.
a Bob Dylan album.
Yeah, you know his early albums when he like I don't know
You're like 31 and still Twinkie somehow. You know? It's impressive.
how old are you?
31.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
you fucking asshole,
Dude.
I know they're both older than
I'm a
me. I
dick.
still can't fucking believe it.
bastards. I swear to God, I look like shit.
Oh, that coke. Well, then again,
Could be
I
the
did the
coke
same thing,
use.
so I don't really know.
No,
Well, you know how it
Drugs.
is. Like
Drugs.
I used to be super fat and then I lost weight, but I'm still always gonna be. This is the best I'm gonna look,
Yeah.
and it sucks. Meanwhile, this assholes are just going through. You're the girl at the bar. you don't know.
We're the girl.
Yeah, I know, it
Yeah.
sucks. Oh, yeah, and my weight loss is, it's up and down and up and down and up always.
Yeah.
Like, I'll never maintain a weight for longer. Like, even if, I'd have to eat nothing but kale salad till I died to stay below.
Just to
To
get
look
to
decent.
that.
Literally to be below like 225 pounds.
To be able to wear extra large.
Yeah. Which literally, if I'm at my thinnest, I'm wearing extra larges.
Yeah.
Daddy's
Yeah.
got a 3XL on.
But
right
Daddy
now.
looks sexy, though.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least you don't have tits.
I kind of do, but not. They're not
No,
like.
no.
Yeah, you
I know
have.
what
It's a different. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
I have
chest.
different-
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've got
chest.
like a gorilla chest
Yeah.
thing going on.
Yeah,
Because some guys like
No, they got
they got titties.
titties.
dude, I got titties.
Yeah.
You got titties?
Sucks. Fuck yeah! Look at this shit.
You got a little bit of.
I'm wearing
Can I,
black.
can I touch your titty? Nice.
Hey, that was the
I got,
first
like,
titty
solid
touch on the
fucking
podcast.
Yeah, first titty touch
Oh,
on
let's
the
get on.
podcast. I like it.
First titty
First titty touch
touch
on the
on.
podcast. Guys.
Yeah. That's a fucking bitch. I fuck with my shirt on. That's that's how much it
fucked
sucks.
so many girls with my shirt on, especially if they're just hookups. I'm like, you're not gonna see this.
It'd be fun to tease them and just be like, look what you have to fuck now.
Do you have I know you go to the
Right
gym.
when you come, take off your shirt.
Do you have a problem with, I have weight loss stretch marks, weight gain stretch marks, bodybuilding stretch marks.
So you
like,
got the-
I have all kinds of like. Do you have all the stretch
No.
marks? No.
I only got a little on my back because I lost weight when I was like 18.
Oh, so you're
and then-
still spry.
Yeah,
It
but I
just
have
slaps back.
tons of loose skin because I lost it like that.
Yeah.
I lost it in like 8 months. I lost like 100
And I'm trying to do the
Oh,
slow
shit,
thing now,
nice.
but I'm also like, I feel like I'm not doing anything. Like you're supposed to drop 2 pounds a week. I'm like, fuck
out
no.
of here. Yeah.
It's not fast enough.
It's like I want to lose a pound for every shit I take.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Yeah. No, it sucks, but like whatever. I mean, that's why, you learn to have a personality,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Speaking of personality, what got you into stand up? Or doing open mics?
The first time I did open mic, I was 18. And I did,
Nice.
I mean, you just survive. Back then too, there were only 3 minutes. So
yeah,
I
there was
you
show up, go up, like,
survived.
when
Yeah.
we went to Robin Hood. Yeah.
And you were lucky to like, it was a lottery and shit. I drank like a 6-pack. I went up by myself and like, I did okay. I mean, you know how some people go up and they're like, like,
Yeah.
just like chill out, dude. Like, and it wasn't that hard. And then a guy kind of pulled me aside and he was like, "How old are you?" I was like, I might have been 17. I don't remember. And he was like, "Hey," I was in high school.
Oh,
So
wow.
he was like, "You should wait a little." Looking back at it, I'm like, "Fuck you! You fucking sabotaged me."
Yeah, I know.
But I did, and then I did. When I was 21, I started doing clubs. Going to like Comedy Store, doing the mics there, and
Yeah.
this is before Slotted, and I would do mics in Silver Lake and shit, and it was fun, and then like I got with my girlfriend at the time, and like shit, but I never wanted to stop. And then when we broke up, I was like, and I would still do an open mic here and there.
Is that what brought you to Fourth Wall, by the way? You and your ex breaking up?
No, actually, we broke up like 2 months after I started going
Oh, that's right.
because I just stopped giving a fuck. I was just like, I knew, when you're in your last legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like,
Start spending a little more time apart, kind of thing. Yeah.
yeah, it's just like you start getting selfish. It's just like, dude, I'm just gonna do mics and get drunk,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you'll leave me, and that'll be fine.
Yeah.
And it ended up being so much worse than I thought it was gonna. Like I thought we were just gonna break up, and then she was just like, I kissed a guy, and I'm like, fuck.
Was it-
Like I
did
should
you-
have just broke up with you.
Did you have the bit where she cheated on you with an Asian guy?
With an Asian guy, yeah.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
That's a true story. Damn.
Yeah.
I remember bits better than I remember people's
God.
names.
Right?
That-
Yeah. Like, are you that guy?
You know what's the worst
Nothing
part
hurts
though?
more than
You know
getting
what
the-
makes it so much worse is she sent me screenshots of like them like talking about school and being like, "Oh, this is my friend, blah blah blah," and then like a week later, and I was like, "Why'd you even Why didn't you just break up with me? Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is the matter with you, fucking psycho?" Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, it was brutal.
Ruthless, dude.
Still hurting.
God, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I would
Who
too.
does that?
Yeah, fuck that shit.
I mean, I've cheated, but still, I was like,
there's
at least
nothing, there's nothing worse
at
than
least I
getting
lied.
robbed by an Asian. You know, it's nothing worse.
Yeah,
like,
the most underrepresented.
because it doesn't happen often. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's that-
thievery from the Asian community.
that's where the bit kind of
That
came
usually
from.
only happens in Asia.
Yeah.
Asian American. I mean,
Yeah, fucking. But I don't know.
That's crazy. So you've been doing it off and on for a little bit.
Yeah, and I think when this happened, like it kind of just made me go, like, you know what? I always loved doing stand up, and I always like being around comics, because like, you just get along. You just kind of
Yeah.
like each other.
Yeah.
And you could say things that you can't say to regular people,
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck, because like then you're an asshole or you're racist.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no one takes you too seriously either.
Yeah.
So-
no.
and I feel like even like probably what brought you guys, we've all been embarrassed. We've all been teased. So it's like, it's not, when you live through it, it's kind of like, it makes it easier. It's like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
What's the worst that's
Yeah.
going to happen? But yeah,
What's your biggest bomb experience?
at the NoHo Fourth Wall. No. Well, okay, that's Mike. I did a show at Flappers,
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Show at Flappers.
Oh, I didn't have it queued up, and here we go.
And it was like 7 50-year-old black people, like just just middle-aged black people. I don't know who they went to go see.
What was that show called?
It was.
I think you told me about this.
Yeah. It was.
Was it called the Comedy Joint?
I don't know. It was like
That's what I bought.
Flappies fucking Tuesdays.
Oh wait,
know,
sorry. The Comedy Joint was it? Never mind.
No, it was like, I don't know, it was some random show, and I got booked on it. I was like, dope. And I go up, and like I had that bit where like I talk about like a lot of things.
Yeah.
But I have one where I talk about like fucking a fat girl, and they were all just kind of like, "What's wrong with that?" Like,
What's wrong?
That's a really good point.
they were like, "Yeah," and then I was like,
That's so
and then
funny.
yeah, and then I'm just like, "Oh, she smelled like French fries." They're like, "I love French fries."
Like, then you can relate, laugh.
Yeah. Oh, they were just like
I
not
want you to
having
laugh.
it. And I just bombed so hard. I was like sweating. Like
How much time was it?
It was like 5 minutes. It was like the longest.
Probably the
That was like
longest.
7 minutes or something. I don't know. And yeah, and I was like, fuck this. And I just got off and I just
Was that in the main?
no, it was the Yoo-hoo room. The little
The
ass room.
entire room filled with
Fuck.
50-year-old black people.
50-year-old. Not filled, like 7.
Oh, yeah.
like they're having
yeah.
dinner. And I'm just like interrupting.
You just
them.
happen to be there.
Yeah, and I knew I was gonna do terrible because there was a black guy who went up, and he came out and went, "Man, they're rough." I was like, "Oh my god."
That's
yeah.
yeah.
What about you guys?
Oh, dude, we're just.
We're
I
I bomb all the time.
You bomb,
It's
yeah.
like my second favorite thing to do.
Is your
there's a
first killing?
pattern.
It's bombing and
There's
then talking about it. Those are the two order of events.
Fucking no, I bombed just this last week actually at Robin Hood,
Yeah.
which is pretty embarrassing, but fuck it, you know what I mean?
Oh.
But no, what did we learn? What did we learn, everybody?
Oh yeah, don't drink and do comedy.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
But
He drank for all of us. There was 4 of us.
oh,
there.
dude, I pounded them down. Well, like I did this bit at the wall an hour earlier and did
Well,
great.
because we got bumped so much, it was 3 hours earlier.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, we got
That's true.
bumped.
Okay,
Right.
3 hours early, but
So
still,
much.
it went great. The same bit that I was gonna do, dude. Freaking got up there, you know, the alcohol was hitting, so it was just like, so everything was like, you know, it just you almost don't care enough when you're drinking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Like you're
exactly-
not nervous enough
Mhm.
to like
Yeah.
stay on track, and that's how you lose. You know.
And sometimes adrenaline gets you back on course.
Exactly.
If
Yeah.
you're- if you're too
and
drunk,
if
you're just like,
you just don't have that adrenaline
Yeah.
boost. Yeah.
"Will you guys
Too
get
relaxed.
something?"
Yeah, I've never seen a gay person before.
But yeah. So long story short, I had a little few too many, and got up there and
What
bombed
did
my
you
ass off.
drink?
Beer,
How many?
3,
Yeah, that's enough to fuck you up.
Yeah,
Start
especially if
slurring.
you
and I
bomb.
pounded him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't slurring. It was just enough for him to not fucking care. You know, like
Well, it was just and
Yeah.
lose my train of thought.
Yeah.
Yeah,
things
like you
that.
didn't. I wouldn't say you appeared drunk to anyone else.
Yeah.
Well, also
No.
when you drink, you're kind of like, I want to keep like you're waiting for it to be over so you can just keep drinking. That's why I don't like to drink at
That's
Mike's.
I mean,
Yeah.
I that wasn't like this, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, there's
yeah.
sometimes where you're just kind of like, I'm doing my 5 minutes, and then I'm just.
That's kind of how I
but
feel
wanna keep
about
drinking.
smoking weed. Like if I go into a mic or when I have gone in
Yeah.
stoned, I'm like, fuck, dude. No, my anxiety spiked through the roof, so I'm like, fuck, dude, I can't wait to get this over with. And then I do it, and like, yeah, that's all I can think about is just like, God, I can't wait this is over so I can go fucking smoke.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I haven't been smoking a lot of weed lately.
I'm proud of you, Pepper.
Yeah, but
I'm a proud.
I
nailed it, Pepper.
like I don't think I
Nice.
smoked weed. I don't think I smoked weed at all yesterday.
You don't think?
No, I didn't. And then I haven't smoked today, so.
That's great.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you're like a pothead?
Oh,
dude.
yeah, dude.
Oh.
No, we had to
Yeah.
hide Katie in the back room so that she didn't bring out the pot before, so that we could film, so
Whoa.
he
Very
wouldn't
strict,
smoke.
yeah, because the first was it the second one we recorded here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was with
Oh,
Bear.
fuck.
You're very high.
It was very, very high.
Yeah.
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 Oh, and Bear's just
I can't hold my shit. In other words, I can't handle my shit.
It's good. I think it's better to not be able to handle your shit because then you know.
Yeah.
My biggest problem was I can handle my shit real well.
Yeah.
And because of that, I
You
was
just
like,
kept- yeah.
I just kept going. I was like, there's no consequences.
Yeah, why
to
would you
this.
stop if you could?
And then
Yeah.
you get to the point where you're like literally go through cocaine psychosis or some crazy shit like that.
That's brutal.
Yeah, I
dude,
don't know.
dude.
I've never been like on. I mean, I've done cocaine, but I've never been like on a bender
Oh no, dude.
I don't know if
basically
I've
was
really
for,
ever
like,
been on a
6
bender
months.
of anything.
I was up for 5
Like,
fucking days
just
when I went.
like that.
Nuts.
Yeah, like days of just being
yeah,
fucked
no, you
up.
get to the point where you're so sleep deprived and you've
Maybe
got so
in-
much in your system, like you're starting to hear voices because you're starting
Yeah.
to crack.
And you start
Yeah.
seeing things in the corner.
you
Like,
just say, yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
everything's twitchy. Like if someone would move towards me and I'd fucking jump because I thought they were closer.
Yeah.
You lose depth perception.
I don't.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So again, me not doing anything is I don't have. But the closest would maybe be before we were working on the farm. That time frame before we were working and there was no working, all we did was just sit there in the middle of nowhere and smoke pot for like.
I've gotten benders on
Yeah.
smoking weed.
Yeah.
but like,
But I'm saying as far as like
that's just everyday life.
that's why I said. Well, you said no drugs at all, and I was
Yeah,
like, well,
that's true.
you just said you have a problem with weed, so it's a daily thing. But no, that's why I'm like, there's
There's a
nothing.
little bit
there's,
different
Yeah,
thing.
there's.
Yeah.
I don't think you've ever done.
It's not what I was
There's,
talking. Yeah,
there's
but
nothing else that you've ever done that's.
no.
like I've
doing
never
that.
been on coke for 3 days straight. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Have you
It's
ever been
been-
on
it's-
coke for 6 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But like coked out. I mean like rails.
well, I mean, dude, honestly,
Yeah.
I
Like,
I don't
yep.
even remember the last time like dude, I don't think I want to say I've never bought it because I definitely have.
He's the
No.
chick at the bar.
No, but like it's
So
not
these
even.
girls want to fuck
It's
you.
not
People
even,
just give it
it's
to
just,
me.
It just, well, it's just, or like it's like a homie would have it or something like that. You
Yeah,
know what I
right.
mean? But like it's never.
I was
like,
always the homie.
I was,
that-
You're always the homie that had it. Oh, dude, EB fucking. I was
I know,
like,
poor Evie.
I was like,
you know how many nights I've ruined because
Oh,
I
dude.
talked him into buying.
it was so funny. I was like,
Like, bro, split with it. Come on, come on.
Yeah, that's the magic word. Come on, we'll just split
He
it.
said-
That we
he
don't
said
do
that.
so much.
Yeah, I know exactly.
then
then
you
we
end
just
up
do
picking
it
up-
together. And now it's like I have my bag and he has his bag.
And then it's like,
a
do you want to
race.
call him
It's a
again?
race.
Like, do you want to call a dealer again? And he's like, did you ever do that? Like, message him like at 2 a.m.
Oh,
Like,
I did that a lot in Ohio because in Ohio it only brought like a gram at a time or something like that. So just like a little bit.
That's enough. Graham.
Not if you go too hard. Or not if you're not if you're a
You're sharing
professional
it.
piece of shit. Or if you're sharing.
Yeah. I remember once I was at a concert, this like rap show, and I was fucking. I hadn't been that coked out in like forever. Like this is
Yeah.
years ago, and I remember I was so paranoid because I think it was cut with meth. I don't really know. I was so paranoid that my neck actually
really
was
know.
sore from looking over like that.
Oh, dude, I hate.
Like a
Yeah,
chicken.
I couldn't go into
Just
public.
look-
like,
yeah.
there would
all
be ti-
twacked.
Oh yeah,
I was
it drive
tweaked
me
the fuck
fucking
out.
crazy. Like I just
Yeah.
if you do enough coke, sometimes you'll just sit in one place and not even
Mhm.
move because you're just like, someone might walk in. What if somebody walks in?
Yeah.
Crazy fucking thought. It's not fun.
Yeah, like you literally start
It's-
thinking people followed you in.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's like, oh shit, maybe a cop saw me. He followed me home, and now he's gonna break into my house and he's gonna arrest
Did you
me.
think insane thoughts?
Yeah.
It's fucking
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Wow.
And then you just
what's
keep doing
what's
it.
the point on the drug? Like,
It's really fun
It's-
for like 3 hours.
Yeah, 3 maybe you can stretch the fun to 6 hours, but then
see, and that's another thing is like
But by the 7th,
then it's just maintenance.
usually drinking's involved too.
Oh, for
so it's
sure.
like
Oh, that's the only way that I was able to come down. That's also another reason why I had trouble, like, or didn't lose a bunch of weight. Because it's like anytime you'd come down, I'd just smash like a whole bottle of liquor just
Yeah.
to fall asleep.
yeah.
And then you wake up and you've just smashed a whole
Yeah.
bottle of
Liquor.
liquor with no food.
and your stomach is burning.
Yeah. And
Burning.
then you just have the fieriest shits you could imagine. Yeah. It does fuck your stomach up really bad. It also constricts the blood vessels in your stomach. So your shit just starts smelling awful.
Yeah, Coke shits.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a common thing. Yeah, Coke shits, beer shits.
Yeah. It can even, if you do it long enough, sometimes like just parts of your intestines will just stop working.
Wow.
And like a lot.
Yeah.
My brother's on that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. If
I
you
worry.
do. Yeah. Oh, either
I
that
worry.
or- yeah.
Yeah, I mean, cause like for example, I did it like 2 days ago, but before that, I hadn't done it in like months.
Yeah.
You
Well, that's
know?
probably okay.
No, it's not.
I mean,
I'm
no
getting-
amount of cooking is probably okay
Yeah.
for being honest, but
But I mean, like I was doing it like I was just whoever want. I'm like I was literally because it was a dive bar, so like everyone knew each other. So I was kind of like I literally put the sack. I wasn't even hiding it. It was
Yeah.
like being at someone's house. I was like whoever wants it, it's right there, and like bartenders were doing like everyone was just doing it. Like
Yeah.
a little Coke, but it was only a 40, so
see, this
You
doesn't
know.
sound like that bad of a time.
yeah, it was. I did it just so I don't black out. I didn't want to just look stupid.
What I hated the most was being clearly the only one on cocaine. Like I hit it very well, but I don't be like, I gotta pee again. You just disappear.
Yeah.
Would you guys ever like get fucking horny, but you can't get hard?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
The
Most
worst,
of the time,
like,
if you're
it's
by
the
yourself,
horniest you'll ever be without being hard.
Yeah.
Joey Diaz said it the best.
Coco.
He's just said, "It's like, dog, I just sit in my car and beat my dead dick for a day." You're crazy horny.
Yeah.
But you're just trying to make
Just
it work.
flaccid.
It's weird though because you're horny, but not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You know?
weird. It's like it's not even
Like,
that you want sex.
You
it's
just want it,
yeah.
but you don't want it.
It doesn't
You
make
can't-
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
hard
yeah.
to even quantify. It's just like so many things are firing in your brain that you're just kind of going with it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I got home, like when we got back to her place, I was thinking in my head, I'm like, am I gonna sleep with her? Like, because we're so wasted, and I was like, I couldn't, even if I wanted to.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
couldn't.
Unless you got some fucking like gas station rhino dick pills or something, and even then,
I probably would have.
Have you guys taken dick pills before?
no, scare the shit out.
Really?
of me.
Why? Because you needed it, or
Yeah,
because
I
you
was-
want to try it?
I was on drugs.
Oh, okay. And it worked.
Yeah.
It worked.
Oh, dude. Oh, it works. And then you don't come because you're hard for
You
like 6
can't,
hours.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Jeez.
basically
Huh.
coke for your dick.
yeah, because you don't have enough sensitivity to really to come until like.
You guys know who Dan Bilzerian is, right?
Yeah.
He's got.
No, who is that?
He's
I
this.
know.
Okay. Fucking. He's got this story about him. Getting all or like him being on coke. Like the last time he did coke,
Oh, yeah, and he had a fucking heart attack.
he had a fucking heart attack because he was on blow for like 2 days, fucking mad chicks, and on Viagra.
Yeah, that's what'll happen.
Yeah, and he
Is it-
freaking he had a heart attack at 25. He had 2, like
Yeah.
back to back.
That's what always scared me too, because like if you do too much of those dick pills and you take coke, well, that's how even a great what was that football player that was in the hospital because he was doing he was up for 3 days doing blow and taking dick pills.
I have no
A
idea.
football player?
Yeah,
Dwight-
so one of the
Even
healthiest
Dwight
people
Howard?
you could imagine, most in shape, and his heart almost exploded.
Football?
Can't remember his name. Someone who's listening
Yeah.
right now is very upset that we don't remember who this is.
I don't-
They're like,
know
how could you
football.
not know this? Write in the comments below. That's crazy though. So where can they find you on social media or anything like that? Or do you have a show coming up, or do you have just like a
I
bar that
don't.
you're going to tomorrow?
I
Where
go
can
to
they
the
find you in
same
your
bar.
cocaine?
This actually airs on Monday.
I'm like, I'll put his number out right now. You can all just call him.
Did you hear?
Rudy Guijarro, and I know whoever's listening is just like, I'm not gonna look that up. 'Cause how do you
Now
spell
they're
it?
going to.
And that's spelled G. I've been doing open mics regularly for a solid year, and the same places, and no one still knows my name. Everyone's
I
like,
thought it
this
was
is Rudy.
Guijarro.
It's
Guijarro.
Guijarro.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, but I feel like that's your Ohio
Guijarro.
accent, just being like Guijarro.
Guijarro. Yeah, what are you talking about?
Rudy Guijarro.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Rudy Guijarro.
And then
Guijarro.
I think Reed says Guijarro, adds a D in it.
Rudy Guijarro. Rudy Guijarro.
It's like
Guijarro.
guitar. And now he just calls me Guitar.
Guitarro.
It almost
Guijarro.
sounds Asian.
Oh,
That might just have to be your intro.
Guijarro.
Rudy Guijarro. Rudy Guijarro.
goddamn Asians.
Oh yeah, sorry to bring up bad memories.
Damn Asians.
Yeah, but it was public, but I had to make it private because I had someone extorting me for a dick pic.
What?
Like,
That's
this
famous.
was
Oh, like
like
you
3
sent
days
someone a
ago.
dick pic
and they thought I was married because on my Instagram I have a picture of me of my sister-in-law putting a ring on my finger.
No.
So I
Oh.
guess she thought I was married and sent her like messages and I was like, okay, like what the fuck?
Yeah,
and she
yeah.
was just like, yeah, your fucking wife, blah blah blah. And I was just like, I don't have a wife. What the fuck are you talking about? And then my sister-in-law calls me and goes, Rudy, what the fuck is going on? Someone just sent me a text.
Wow.
That's
And
hilarious.
I was like, you've seen it before. What do you? She's walked in on me fucking masturbating.
With your husband's penis.
Wow, that's fucking hilarious.
All right.
All right, we're good.
Well, yeah, I think this is the end of it. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, dude, thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming on and talking with us, and I mean, learning about drugs. I feel like I'm learning.
Yeah.
I don't have to do any now. I've learned everything I needed to
That's
know.
pointless.
Yeah.
That's fair.
All right, guys. Remember, don't talk about it.
Be about it.
Peace.
Later.
It's not what you wanted from me. Been trying to make sense of my mistakes.